cooking star.
A mouth-watering, memorable dish starts with mixing herbs and spices from different countries to create a fusion of fascinating flavors. We have 9 new home cooks who bring their culinary passion to the camera nationwide. The contestants will compete in an intense cooking competition to win the title and award, ShopRite Cooking Star.
Hola, señores and señoritas. Mi nombre es Akshay Kapoor, and you're watching ShopRite Cooking Stars Season 2. This week's challenge is inspired by Latinx flavors, culture, and love. But before we jump into this week's challenge, let's have a quick recap of last week's quarterfinals. Only 2 contestants passed last week's quarterfinals.
Did he cut himself?
Yes.
All along I was holding the napkin and I did not touch any
That's
ingredient.
not safe.
He has blood on his.
He did not follow standard protocol, and because of those reasons, he was disqualified.
Please welcome Shamira ji and Neha ji. So you guys excited?
Very much.
You heard the theme, what we're doing?
Yes.
Right? Okay, there's a little surprise for you guys. You know, we discussed about this in the last week's quarterfinals. Due to the disqualification and loss of finger of Lal Bhai Sahab, right? We have a wild card entry.
Oh, wow.
So you ready to hear who it is?
Of course.
It's Gordon Ramsay. No. Okay. It's none other than Rachna Dubey. She's already in the mood to do some salsa.
Yes.
So, you ready?
Yes.
Redemption time, huh?
Yes.
So what are you gonna do, Rocky Balboa? How are you gonna go round 3 with these girls right here?
So, a full knockout.
Full knockout. All right. I love the flavor. Love the flavor. Remember, you're just making Mexican food.
Last time, my biggest reason for elimination was that my bao wasn't, it was a big part of the dish, but I didn't make it myself. So this time, I'm gonna make sure that everything I make is myself.
I'm not going with any strategy in any of the rounds, to be honest. I just want to have fun.
I am going to just concentrate on what I'm doing, and I'm going to give me my best.
So I'm excited for the semifinal, but to run the semifinal, we need our judges. So please welcome Chef Navjot. Pleasure seeing you again.
Once again, looking sharp, guys.
Hello.
Thank you.
Looking good.
So question, it's been a week gone by. We had, happen. What's going on?
It was unfortunate. But the good news is we have a wild card. And welcome, Rachna.
Thank you.
We actually really loved what you did. You were a close second, and I'm happy that you're back.
I'm happy to be back.
Great. All the best.
We have another surprise for you guys. We got 2 more new judges. Please welcome Chef Renu. Pleasure to have you on the sets of Cooking Stars Season 2.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome.
My name is Renu Prakash. I have been cooking Mexican food for 38 years, and I'm a chef at Mama Tigre in Virginia. I'm very excited to be back. It was a wonderful experience. That was my first with the ShopRite Cooking Star.
Let's introduce our 3rd judge. I have one new surprise for you. Please welcome Chef Vipul. Pleasure meeting you, sir. Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you so much. My name is Vipul Gupta. I'm a chef by profession, and I work as a creative culinary head for Mogul Caterers and Mogul Restaurants.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3 chefs all have restaurants and all are judges. Guys, you're in the hot seat tonight.
I'm feeling it.
One of the most popular cuisines is Mexican food. This week's challenge, you guys will have to use an old El Paso taco kit to make your dish. Trick is, you got 10 minutes. All right? Contestants, man your stations. Put your aprons on, and when I say go, you're gonna have to do your magic. I'm gonna start that clock on a countdown. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! you guys get to taste. I say, then you take one bite and put it away, and I'm like, oh, the meal is spoiled. Well, if he doesn't have one bite, give me the plate.
I am a purist. So, no, I love the idea of doing nachos, but you can do 3 different kinds of tacos, which kind of shows your, the width of your talent and also a range. I would do that.
Okay. How you guys doing?
No time. No
Okay,
time at all.
okay, no time. We got 5 minutes and 45 seconds. So what's going on here?
I'm making salsa right now.
Salsa, I like it, like the sound of that.
Yes, and I have the chickpeas and corn going on for the filling.
Chickpeas and corn.
Yes.
Get in my belly.
Yes.
Okay, all right, what do we got here, Neha? What do we got here?
War zone.
Whoa, 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 whoa. That's something my wife would say. So I back off, but help me out here.
This is kitchen war zone, so I guess not like the one your wife.
So what's cooking in the pot?
It's a secret. I can't tell in front of my contestants.
Oh, okay, all right. I see onions being cut over here.
Not well.
Not well? Oh, well. So what are we planning for here?
Well, maybe I'll keep it a secret, but something's definitely happening. A lot of vegetables, for sure.
Vegetables? What else?
Tacos, because that's what we've been given.
Tacos. I like it. Okay, all right. I'm gonna touch back with you guys, right? Just giving you a countdown. 4 minutes and 45 seconds left. We got 2 minutes left on the clock. How close are you guys? Nobody is answering. Okay. We got 1:30 coming up. Now, when that clock runs down, when I say stop, all hands off. We got 30 seconds. You guys wish for those 25-minute challenges now, huh? 15 seconds. Here we go. Final countdown coming now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. 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 It's time to try this beautiful fruit. Let's call the judges onto the deck, please. Now I'm going to welcome Rachna Dubey.
I made nachos. Basically, I took the hard shells and I broke them up. And then I also made a guacamole on top. It should have what a regular guacamole has. It does have lime juice in it a little bit, salt, and then pepper.
I love nachos. I'm going to...
Who doesn't love nachos?
I love no.
You read my mind because this is what I would have done. So I'm going to go ahead and dig right into the nachos.
So, Rachna, what was your strategy behind all this?
Definitely my strategy going into it was as less cooking as possible. I knew that cooking would take a lot of time itself.
I think not deciding not to cook was a good idea.
With the time
Brilliant idea.
constraint.
Yeah.
Only thing, you could have added some cheese on top.
Yes. I was just afraid it wouldn't melt. It wouldn't be melted, so the cheese would come off as a little bit cold comparative to like everything else. So the idea behind my dish, most of it did turn out as I wanted. I did want nachos, and that's what I presented. I think in terms of presentation, it was a little bit lacking, which was because of the time constraint.
So I've made tortilla soup, and or I should say I've tried to make tortilla soup and some Mexican street style corn on a nacho, just as a little snack before you delve into the soup.
Tell us a little bit about the soup.
So the soup pretty much has everything that was in the taco kit, and we were given chickpeas. Came with a sauce, a packet of sauce. So I've used that instead of a tomato puree for the soup base. And then the seasoning, I added a little bit to the soup, and it's also in the Mexican corn.
It's clever. Let me try some. What's on top of the tortilla?
So that's corn, cheese, sour cream, the seasoning from the taco kit.
Wow, I think it's a fantastic idea.
Thank you.
To be doing a soup. So I can't wait to taste it. It's very good.
Thank you.
So, and what was your strategy doing this dish?
I didn't really come with a strategy. I was thinking I'll make a one-pot thing. So whatever I make, like everything goes in one pot. That way, you know, I do justice to one thing. Ended up making two things, but because I love Mexican street style corn, and when I saw corn, I was like, yeah, I have to make that. The Old El Paso Kit Challenge was one of my favorites. I think that dish turned out really well. We were given a good choice of ingredients with that. I enjoyed that one the most.
Let's travel on down to Shamira ji, please.
All right, so firstly, are you happy with what you created?
Not really. I got very ambitious today.
Oh,
After
yeah.
making that biryani for 20 minutes, I'm like, I've got this.
All right.
But when I opened the basket and there were so many things and my mind started rolling, what am I going to make?
Is it the same stuffing in both?
Well, one has chickpeas and cheese in it, the quesadilla that I tried making, and the other one has corn and cheese and sour cream, and I made my own salsa.
Again, my common question about your strategy for this dish.
I just wanted to make something really delicious. At this point, I didn't want to make anything different because this is something that we all enjoy.
Tastes good.
Because your stuffing, your salsa, I mean,
Yeah.
whatever
All
goes
tastes
inside
good.
is spot on. I mean, it tastes good.
Thank you so much.
I've used El Paso taco kit before, and it's always given me really delicious dishes. So this was something that I was very excited about.
You are watching ShopRite Cooking Stars Season number 2. In this round, we're doing something special, right? We're changing it up. We're playing Culinary Charades. Here's how it goes. Each contestant will be paired with the judge. They'll come up here, pick a word or a phrase, and then the contestant will act it out. The judge will have to guess. They'll get 1 point for every correct answer. The judge can also pass, but here's the thing. Each point will help them get to the next round. So let's call our contestants. Contestant number 1 is Rachna Dubey. And Chef Renu, please.
Hi.
You guys ready for the challenge?
Of course,
Yes.
I am.
Are you guys good at games? Have you guys?
Yeah, some
Yeah?
charades
I've
is-
played charades. So
Charades?
let's begin.
All right. So you were gonna pick. You cannot see. Block, 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 block. You know.
Eating soup, rice, plate. Pass,
Also pass.
pass. Cutting, onion,
1 point.
big tray, big plate, rolling, water, flour, atta.
Time is up.
Oh my God, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Our next contestant is Shamira ji and Chef Vipul. All right. You heard the rules.
Yes?
Yes. Let's
All
go
right.
for it.
Let's do this.
All right. Ready, set, go.
Chicken.
1 point.
Fish.
2 points.
Cake.
3 points.
Line.
4 points. Time's up.
Oh, they have to say.
You guys did better than the last round.
Yes.
All right, hopefully the 4 points sticks.
Yeah.
But there's one more contestant.
Okay.
Let's give him a round. Come on, thank you for coming. Neha and Chef Navjot, please. Okay. Are you ready, Chef Navjot? Have you done this before? Culinary charades, have you done it before?
Never. First
All
time.
right. Ready, set, go.
Fish, octopus,
1 point.
corn
2
on the cob,
2 points.
spring roll, open cut, pass. Sushi,
3 points. 4 seconds. Time's up.
ice cream,
Time's up.
ice cream.
Listen. Time's up. Welcome back to ShopRite Cooking Stars Season 2. You know the drill. This is the semifinal round. So let's get on with the show. Cooks, home cooks, man your stations. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. You got 20 minutes. We're continuing with the Mexican theme, all right? You're gonna have to use your mystery basket and tomato puree, all right? Those with low points, remember, this is the last time you can impress the judges, all right? I wish you all the best. When I say go, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. Smell the tomato puree already. So what do we got going here? Look, I see beans. I see
Yes. So I'm trying to make a
some
soup.
punch of some
Yeah,
jalapenos in it?
yeah.
or-
No, this is the green peppers.
Green pepper? Okay.
I'm making a bean soup.
bean soup.
Bean soup and guac and
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Smells so good. Ms. Biden, you look intense as usual.
I hope you say that in a good way.
Of course, you're focused. A wild card. What is a wild card doing?
A dish I used to make in college, actually.
Really, really?
Yeah, my sister introduced this dish to me, and
Who introduced you? I'm sorry.
my sister,
Your sister.
and I've loved it ever since. So
Ah.
it's gonna come up.
13 minutes, 45 seconds. So what do you guys see? Play by play, what do you guys see and what do you guys feel?
I think it's really exciting, and I can't wait to taste what they're working on.
Okay. Do you see anything, I mean, different from the previous rounds, or that you observed? Or?
The energy is building up, I guess,
yeah.
level by level. I think they are all.
I think
so
it will be
energized.
interesting to see because it's such a basic, generic ingredient that they have to use along with. It can be interpreted in many ways. So let's see what they all
Let's see what they
So
do.
help our audiences out. We're using tomato puree, right? When you say it's a basic, and is that like a foundation of a meal, or how does that work? And all three of you, I mean, if you have your opinions on that.
Not foundation of a meal, but many a times it is the main balancing part of the dish.
It looks like Shamita-ji, you're already pretty much in presentation mode. With almost like 9 minutes to spare.
I have things to do.
You have things to do?
I have.
I won't disturb. I won't disturb you. Sorry, but it smells good.
Thank you.
Smells good. Roll them up, roll them up, roll them up. How's it going?
I think good.
Good? Uh-oh, I'll walk over. Question, how's the beans doing?
They're doing pretty good. This is sticking a little bit, but definitely hoping to make sure this doesn't break.
Okay, all right. "20 seconds. When I say stop, step back from whatever you are doing and no more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Wow, you all stopped at the 1 second mark. Good job, guys. Well, you gotta love reality TV. Somebody ate one of the contestants' food. It happens. It happens, right? I mean, if I had a chance, I would too. But without any further delay, you know the drill. Let's call our judges to the deck of tasting, please. All right, so somebody got greedy, right? Gluttony is a sin. You guys ready?
Absolutely.
All right, let me call our first contestant, Pique Dubé. No, I mean Rachel Dubé.
So I made a quesadilla. I have black beans, the tomato puree, a little bit of bell peppers, and then salt and pepper. I reduced the black beans, because it had a little bit of liquid in it, and also the tomato puree, so that it was a little bit thicker consistency. And then I put the salt and pepper. I put a little bit of the taco shells as well. I think they're like a little bit soggy now, but just to give it just like that little bit of crunch. And then the cheese.
I think the tomato puree is coming through.
Nice,
Coming through, yeah.
good flavor.
So I think the tomato puree dish, I could have taken it into a different direction. I was okay with like the way I made the beans and the tomatoes. I think instead of making a quesadilla, I could have made it a little bit maybe deconstructed or something like that.
All right, so what have you created here?
It's a take on an enchilada, but obviously we did not have time to grill or an oven, so I made a creamy sauce. So it already has the cheese molten in with the sauce, and I also added a bit of sour cream into the sauce as well to make it creamy.
Great. And you have some guacamole here?
Guacamole on the side, yes, just to have all the colors of the Mexican flag on the plate.
Okay.
And then the filling is mixed beans and corn.
I love the sauce, love the filling.
Good taste, yeah.
Thank you.
Great presentation. And this time you had enough time, I believe, right? You had.
I think more than enough time. We had fewer ingredients to go through, so it was
Okay.
quicker.
Right on.
Well done.
Thank you. The tomato puree dish challenge had a lot of ingredients and spices that we weren't given, which I wish we had. So that one was challenging in that sense.
All right, Samira, you love tacos.
Yes.
You love tacos, I can tell.
It's a bean soup. And
A lot of tomato puree though.
Yes.
I love the presentation and the wholesomeness of the dish.
Thank you.
And
That's my
Taco
take
has-
on guacamole crunch taco.
so you have, for the crunch, you have
The taco.
The taco.
The taco.
The taco outside and the guacamole
guacamole.
inside.
Perfect.
With the peppers and everything.
It's a little
A little thick.
consistency, yeah, a little bit, but tastes good.
Thank you.
I'm going to have the whole one later.
I wish we had more ingredients to work with.
I made a nice soup with that, but I wish I had more ingredients. So yeah, it was, but not what I wish it.
What would you say was the highlight for all three? I mean, in terms of skill or?
I would say that dishing out something in 10 minutes was quite a highlight, because that's something where professionals also,
Will falter.
where it takes a few minutes to think. But
For sure.
that was a bit of a challenge.
So I think we will be deciding and we will be doing our totals, but I think they were all very enthusiastic and it's a close call.
The moment we've been waiting for. We started with 9, then we had 3, and only 2 will move forward. Let's go to the judges.
It's not easy, but I think with all the totaling, I would, my co-chefs agree with me. It is Neha Bhide who goes to the next round.
I can't praise you enough, all three of you, but unfortunately we have to pick only one more. Whoever's left standing, don't take it personally. Without further ado, okay. Our second finalist is Shamira Chivani.
This was my second elimination, so I'm I'm kind of used to it now. I'm not super sad about it, but I am very happy for whoever is moving forward, and I wish them all the best.
The judgment was fair, I believe, and I'm sad to see Rachna go. We had such a wonderful time. A tough challenge, tough competitors we have, so it's fun, but it's a competition, and we're having a lot of fun.
I think the judgment was very fair. Again, I think the judges are really critical and have a good taste. They obviously know food, and I absolutely trust their judgment.
It is the bout of the century. Neha versus Shamira. That's what's on the next episode and the final ShopRite Cooking Stars Season 2 episode. See you then.
ShopRite Cooking Stars.